happened this week and news that you absolutely did not ask for. Am I looking at the camera wrong again? I might be. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna just start off with some stuff of what happened this week. So first and foremost, let's pause this real quick. Just had to get a little sound real quick, some sound bites. Hold on, what do I want to do? I want to show y'all the whole synopsis of things. I'm going to turn my camera off so y'all can enjoy what's going on because I don't want to turn my light on. I don't got no makeup on because it's Friday. I'm tired. It's back to school week. Y'all know what I do. So I'm going to turn my camera off. Anyway, so let's get into what's going on this week and my absolutely things that you did not ask for. First and foremost, love after lockup. We been wondering what's been going on with Mike and Sarah, and here you go.
Been in and out of jail quite a few times for stolen vehicle, and then I think more recently he got arrested for battery of a police officer. The latest one I heard of, because one of my employees actually mentioned, like, oh, your baby dad's back in jail. What do you do this time? And I was like, what? I mean, slightly embarrassing. I honestly don't know what's come from his new cases and all of his arrests. I know better to even ask Michael because he's just gonna lie about it. For the past...
So, if you guys did not know what's going on, he was with Sarah, and he was also with the girl Megan. When he got out of jail, he ended up getting back with Sarah, who he is married to. They had another baby, even though he took Megan's virginity. And all of that came to a head once he went back to jail and Megan and Sarah met each other. So after that whole shenanigans, he ends up with a girl named Maria back in Florida. Apparently him and Maria have a baby on the way, and they have both been in and out of jail in the past year or two. So yeah, that's what's up with them. What was this about? This is some more love after lockup. No, love during lockup drama, actually. I'm sorry.
Family is aware of this, but everything we have is in my name. My house, the house is in my name. My truck is in my name. Everything is in my name.
So what are you trying to say? If we get a divorce, you're gonna just throw me to the curb or what?
No.
I know what it sounds like, Chris.
Everything we're putting out there that, like...
Yeah, you just said that everything's in your name. Chris has spent over $1 million on me, but I've never had to worry about my name being on anything that Chris owned because he's never thrown it in my face like that. But now I'm like, what? Okay, well now you have me thinking maybe I need to be like on the house mortgage and title. Like, do I need to be on it now? Because now I'm a little nervous.
So I don't know why that music got really, really, really dramatic. But yeah, if you guys remember what I was talking about last week, Chris is in jail. His family owns a casino, so he has a lot of money. She has a house. She has a house with a pool. She has a nice car, all these fancy things. And I think they met, maybe. I don't even know. Again, love during lockup is not too interesting, I'm sorry to say. But in other celebrity news about things we did not ask for, Irv Gotti is still on his drama train. Let's see what's going on. Apparently he says Fat Joe isn't his brother anymore. After he defended Ashanti, he called him a sucker and showed who he was.
Fat Joe was my brother.
Right.
I do not feel Fat Joe is my brother anymore.
Anymore.
Yeah, and I'm like, I guess it's a cancer trait. Some people will call it a
It's a sign you're talking about cancer? Okay.
Because once you show me who you are,
All right.
or you speak negatively about me,
All right.
it's over.
But his defense, right?
His defense and Ja's defense is they do shows with Ashanti and, oh, that's little sis or whatever. But Rule will never come out and say Gotti's a sucker.
All right. All right.
Like, Fat Joe, yeah, you call.
Yo, we should talk about the great.
Hold on. Let me get
man.
this thing. Listen, Fat Joe said, "Oh, Gotti's a sucker."
I didn't think he's calling you a sucker. I thought he
What you mean?
The situation.
He said, "Joe, Gotti, Fat Joe was my brother. He's a sucker."
Mm-hmm.
I gotta pull back and regress from that.
Right.
Because if I was to go respond or anything with that, it could get crazy.
Right. But then he also said you was his brother. I think he apologized to you.
He didn't apologize. It was on some like, you know, if I'm your brother, I should be able to tell you when you're wrong. But my thing is like, nigga, you don't
ever get one call first?
No. So my thing is like, nigga, you don't even know what went on with me and Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say anything is crazy because you don't know what the hell went on with me and her. Rule knew he was there and he's you know what I'm saying? That's why all my niggas, they never said nothing or whatever like that. But you know, it's all good.
But y'all did see each other, right?
You know it's some crazy shit.
But y'all did see each other right before you get into the crazy shit. Y'all did see each other and y'all spoke. I seen a picture with y'all somewhere. Or, I mean, that's true, right? Y'all did see each other, right? You and Joe.
Yeah, we probably seen each other. I don't know about all that speaking.
Boy, if you don't get...
So yeah, if you aren't hip to what is going on, there is a new documentary that is coming out of the Murder Inc. documentary of all the things that happened. It'll be a 5-part documentary on BET. Just another show that we just gonna throw in there so we ain't gotta keep watching the same old thing and all of the Tyler Perry shows. But anywho, he was on Drink Champs again, spilling his heart about Ashanti back in 2005. Apparently him and Ashanti dated, and he was so in love with her. He is still showing the watch that she got engraved for him when they were back then dating and all this other stuff. And he clearly has not moved on. I thought he had a wife. I don't know. I don't have the time to do the research. Anywho, he still clearly heard about it. And he is upset with anybody that is involved with her. So, yeah. What do y'all think about this? Drop some stuff in the comments. Holla at me. I think he needs to let go. It is not that serious. Again, breakups are hard. They hurt. Yes, I get all of that. But again, baby, it was 2005. It's about to be 2025 in like a year and some change. You got to pack this up. But anywho, moving on to the Fresh and Fit podcast. They will no longer be around. I did not watch them anyway. If you come across this clip, sirs, whatever you are, feel free to at me. I don't care. My feelings don't get hurt. You haven't had somebody clearly come on and challenge you the way that you need to be challenged because, you know, you're still calling women females. Anyway, so they got emotional after they had been banned from YouTube.
And we got a very important announcement for you guys.
It won't be the same, bro.
Yeah. The channel has been kicked off the YouTube partner program. Just keep it straight with y'all.
If you look right now, you can't even super chat or
you can't even super chat right now.
Yep. So this is the beginning of the end of this era.
We're working with YouTube to try to come to a middle ground and, you know, work together and figure this out. But for now,
we don't even know why.
We don't know the specific reason. When you guys send me your DMs and say, yo, you saved my life. Yo, you send me a picture of your credit score. Yo, my girl is making sandwiches now, or whatever it is, right? We've helped a lot of you guys from yourselves, from making a really bad decision. What I'm asking you guys is, just like we've saved you guys, we need you guys to save us. We need you guys to support us.
Wherever we go. Fresh and Fit, you guys saved my life. Yo, you changed my entire life. I'm now happy because I was so depressed.
Guys, it's gotten to the point now where even where we shoot the location doesn't want us to stay here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to fucking have to say that shit. I really didn't want to have to admit that. Dude, there is a matrix, man. Like, people don't want you guys to get this message. Dude. I love doing this. I'd be lying to you guys if I didn't say I didn't love doing this. I left a job that I truly loved to do this, right? Because I shouldn't be admitting this, but saving children, right? That was great. But saving you guys is better.
Girl, fuck them kids and fuck you too.
Honey, let me tell you something. That could have stayed in the vault, honey. The fact that he said, fuck them kids, I was just like, oh, like, sir, you could have literally been a doctor making hand over fist, but you instead decide to be online, have this podcast that nobody watches, and insult women. The women, that's the thing that really bothers me about people like this. Like, y'all will go after the women that y'all really want to be with and then talk down to them. It's really weird. It's giving I don't like women at all, actually. So I'm just waiting for God to do his part and remove their hairlines. I personally have never heard anybody say, hey, just saying, like, I almost out of myself, or, you know, you really saved my life. I've never heard anybody say that in Fresh and Fit podcast in the same sentence. But again, who am I to judge? I never watched it. I never gave it a piece of my time until he got smart with the wrong person and they came up there and almost shot up the place. So anyway, moving on to the other thing that happened this week. Apparently, Raven Simone, I don't know how you say her name. I know we all thought it was Raven Simone, but apparently she was like, y'all was pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Girl, we said what we said. Don't be weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to call her a girl. They said, and excuse me, I am not coming at her indirectly. I don't really know what she identifies as. I know the last I heard, they do not identify as a human. So they had a conversation with Auntie Whoopi to say they thought that she was giving stud energy. I never felt it, but let's listen.
You give me lesbian vibes. You give me like stud vibes.
Who had been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Women have been asking me this for as long as I've been around. I am not a lesbian, but I know lots of them, and I've played them on television.
Oh, that's enough.
You know, but I have always had lesbian friends because they're just my friends, you know, and it's like, well, I'm not going to kiss you, but I'll kiss you over here. I'll do this, but I'm not going to do this. And they're like, okay.
Which makes me happy, because I can also say, you know, to all those people who judge the lesbian community or the gay community, there is something beautiful about a woman being able to embrace their masculine and feminine at the same time and wear it so well like you do. But
so I have never personally seen Whoopi as like this male type dominated figure, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I ain't see it. I always thought she was Auntie Whoopi. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Anyway, we gonna move on. Apparently, Drew Barrymore was at a press conference talking about some things, and apparently her alleged stalker came. Apparently this man has been stalking a lot of celebrities, saying that he was going to propose to some of them. I don't know. Hollywood is very Hollywood, but y'all know that.
Sell people. Oh my God! Yes. Hi.
I'm Chad Michael Busto. You know who I am. I need to see you at some point while I'm here in New York City.
They got her the fuck out of there.
Well, that was. Sell people. Oh my God!
So,
yes.
like, this person apparently said that they were going to the event and all this other stuff, and
Hey everybody. Good evening, everybody at Walmart. If I could have your attention, please. It's my personal belief that we are probably in the apocalypse, the end times. My name is Chad Michael Busto. Yep, and we are recording this. So, Amber Heard, she's a famous actress. I'm already doing it. I have proposed to her.
Please leave.
I have proposed to her for a marriage.
Sir, you cannot record and you need
I'm
to get
still
out.
waiting for a reply. I would like everybody's
they're
best
like, sir, if you
wishes
don't get the fuck out of here.
and luck in my endeavors. We have the possibility
To stop recording and leave.
to save ourselves in our lifetime. We are.
As you can see,
Hey Amber, I'm sorry that I can't be there with you right now in Italy. You know I love you. You know I'm cheering for you and rooting for you. I think you're gonna be great.
I don't know what the fuck that
I'll
was.
talk to you later.
clearly he has several mugshots. Apparently, one says that he is homeless. Well, several actually say that he is homeless. I don't know where he's staying at. I'm gonna mind my business. Protect these women because clearly something is happening.
This was a game. 911. Officer, right there. FBI, come on in.
Also, moving on, apparently Kevin Hart tried to do some kind of, like, I think 40K run or something and has ended up in a wheelchair.
Yep. Well, you know it's going to be bad. Anytime somebody starts off by saying, well, it's bad. Ladies and gentlemen, the age 40 is real. To all my men, women out there that are 40 years old and above, it's not a game. Respect that age. Respect that age. Or that age will make you respect it. I was just forced to respect it. This is just a public service announcement because I know people may see me out. And I don't want you to be alarmed, but I'm in a wheelchair. Yeah. I'm in a wheelchair. Why? Well, because I tried to jump out there and do some young stuff. Tried to go out there and do some young man stuff, and I was told to sit my ass down. Shouts out to Stephen Wiley. I'm going to go and put this story out there before you do. Me and Stephen, we got into a little debate. This debate was based off of who was faster. Those that know me know I'm pretty fast. Stephen said, Kev, ain't no way you're going to beat me. Stephen is an ex-NFL running back, played for the New England Patriots. Very good guy. I said, Steve, you can bet it. He said, bet. I said, bet. We get out there, we go run the 40-yard dash. 40-yard dash. Guys, I blew all my shit. Tore my lower abdomen. My abductors are torn. I don't even know what that is, but I tore them. I tore those two. I can't walk. Sit my ass down. This is 44. Tell you what you just lost, son. You just lost every opportunity of me going to racing you anytime soon. It's over.
I feel really bad because I understand. I stretched earlier and about 7 things popped in my arms. I don't know if I got tennis elbow, but it sucks. But moving on to my last topic, I know I said I wouldn't be before you long, but I actually was telling the truth, unlike some pastors in church on Sunday. But apparently, Halle Berry has agreed to pay $8,000 a month in child support to her ex-husband. I don't remember who this is. I know she has a child that, like, the husband was trying to, like, make her more white presenting, like straightening her hair and all this other stuff, even though she's a mixed child. And he will receive this income and it'll cover her school expenses and all this other stuff. So the topic of conversation today on the radio was, how do you feel about that? Like, if you're the non-custodial parent, they kept saying it was spousal support, but clearly it's saying child support. Spousal support, I think, is a little bit different from child support. Like, I don't really believe in the whole, like, Mary J. Blige thing where her husband needed spousal support after they were together all those years. Like, sir, yes, you're not with Mary J. Blige no more. That's your fault. I'm not paying for it. But it's been a topic of conversation because apparently Safari, who is Nicki Minaj's ex, who is Erica Mena's ex, who has been on Love and Hip Hop, Miami, Hollywood, Atlanta, New York, and I think right now is back in Miami, who has 2 kids of his own, but he is now dating Amara La Negra, apparently. But if you just Google Safari, you will see him come up with about 6 other women because that's what he does. But he reacted and said, a man getting child support is crazy. He might as well put on a dress. What are your thoughts? Because at the end of the day, a child needs to be supported, clearly. So, I mean, what do y'all think? I think that if the child needs it, the child needs it. I just feel bad personally because I feel like with the strike going on and stuff like that, like, I see a lot of these people that are celebrities becoming destitute, having to move out of their homes. I know some are moving into trailer parks. I don't know if that's what they want to do or they're just being dramatic. Again, they are actors. I don't know. So how do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comments. And I forgot, there is one more thing that I did want to talk about. Apparently, Funky Dineva, if you don't know who Funky Dineva is, it's okay. Really, nobody does. But Funky Dineva was on Love and Hip Hop. The first reunion, if I'm not mistaken, he got him a little fame, a little bit, and it kind of went to his head. We haven't heard from Funky Dineva in maybe about 9 years. He kind of got famous and, you know, had a high following on Instagram or whatever. But then he just decided randomly to talk about Miss Chloe Bailey. And this is what he had to say.
A lot of backlash for this, and without that makeup, she ain't cute. She should have never showed up on that camera.
When you said you was gonna get backlash, god damn it, you was right. You, out of all people, said Chloe Bailey's beautiful fucking God's creation isn't cute? You? When you get to throwing out words like not and cute in the same sentence, you have to remember you have pictures like this on the internet. What do you have to say for yourself? Look at you. You should never, ever call anyone anything. And I'm not even shocked because you like to discuss children, which is also fucking weird, but you're a weirdo, so. When people really hate who they are on the inside, they like to spew out hate on the next person. It's called projection. That's what you're doing. Funky is a gutter snipe. Funky isn't someone you can trust. I mean, look at this. Does this look like somebody that's trustworthy? If no one else is getting evil vibes from this picture, you clearly can't fucking see. But Funky's shoe game is amazing. Get into his sandals, y'all. Period. It's kind of embarrassing when the only way that you can get noticed is if you have a wig and you're doing like a ghetto characterization of a black girl. You should really just be ashamed. And he also has some of the cutest feet ever. I couldn't tell the difference.
Honey, let me tell you something. The internet be interneting. You gotta be quiet on the internet if your house ain't clean yourself. That's all I'm saying. Because the internet is gonna pull all the receipts that it got, baby. So that is my time, y'all. I thank you for watching. Hopefully you catch up on the video breakdown later if you missed the show. But if not, thank you for coming. I will talk to you guys very soon.